What's up, everybody? You're listening to the Hustle and Flowchart podcast with your boys, Matt Wolfe and Joe Fier.
When it comes to like actually selling the website, what sort of like milestones do you need to hit before it's sellable?
Well, the first milestone is you need to get to make at least $500 a month. So that's the minimum that most brokers and marketplaces will list something for. So that's pretty important, right? You can always try to sell a website yourself, but once you hit this $500 mark, now you're eligible for these marketplaces. And the marketplaces, this is just very, very recent. We're seeing multiples go up to 40, 45x. So 40 to 45x monthly profit. And that can be your website. If you get a website, $10,000 a month, you could sell it for $450,000 right now. That's insane. So
is that a new thing? Like, so it's gone up a lot recently then?
Yeah, like a couple weeks ago. It was like when we first started seeing, I think it was Empire Flippers. Like everyone's like, what the heck's going on? Multiples are like 40 plus right now. And they put out a notification saying like, yeah, the market's demanding this. This is what people want.
It's probably passive income, right? You know, buyers just want, or maybe passive, or at least a new business to start.
I think it's also like what's going on with the economy. The stock market's through the roof. Okay, that's probably it. And everyone's super nervous about putting money in the stock market. I haven't been to the States in a couple of years, but I mean, what's housing prices like in San Diego right now?
They are going up, and I hear that people aren't really selling. The value's going up, but I don't think it's moving that much. Yeah. I'm sure demand is. I don't know about California. People are leaving California right
California
now.
So
We're an anomaly right now.
Migrating away like crazy right now, but
yeah. But yeah, I could see the need for high, it's just a high demand thing right now. These digital assets, especially if they're bringing in income is monthly, there's traffic, SEO traffic going to them. Yeah. Do you know some of the criteria to kind of hit those benchmarks for a multiple like that?
So, I mean, yeah, obviously the brokers are going to like vet the site and make sure it's not a house of cards, right? So
sure.
Clean backlinks. I mean, you can use gray hat backlinks, or quote unquote PBNs, but they will disclose that in the listing. They're also just going to look and see like, is this entire website just making its money from one single page? That's a house of cards, right? Or if it's like one traffic source and one monetization source, all Amazon affiliate, it might get a smaller multiple, but on the whole, like they're just looking for good websites with good brands.
Makes sense. Yeah. That was actually one of the questions I was thinking of is brands. Like, do you think of branding when it comes to all these different sites that you create? Like, is there a persona, or how does that look for you guys?
Yeah, so we always try to go for like a branded domain name, just because it just makes it more scalable, right? Like if I'm bestrouterreviews.com, guess what? I can only scale up to routers. But if I'm techguru.com, then I can really, really get big. And when you're doing outreach for backlinks, it's much easier to get a link to techguru.com than Best Router Reviews.
That's true. Yeah, you're just obviously going for the affiliate play or some kind of your broker in a sale somehow.
Yeah, just to touch upon something else, there's a new, buzzword or movement in SEO called EAT, expertise, authoritiveness, and trust, where Google is telling everybody that it needs to have these three factors on the website in order for it to rank. How they identify that algorithmically is up in the air, but the moves that the SEOs are making right now is just doing their best to kind of show that a website does have a brand, it does have ownership. These are the authors on the website. There's some kind of credibility that can be attached to the words that are being written there. So that's a big part of it too. I would never just make a website with an about page that says nothing. We review routers done. Like, I have to try to go into making at least an effort on a brand just for the algorithm's sake these days.
Yeah. Interesting. I never heard of a brand and algorithm go together, but I mean, it makes sense. Yeah. That's what they're, yeah. I mean, it's picking up everything else. So.
Yeah. Well, also a lot of times Google will tell you they want one thing in the form of SEO, but then your results will actually prove something slightly different. But yeah, that's a whole different rabbit hole.
Yeah, that's why you test everything. That's why the only truth in SEO is what you see in actual results.
Yeah. So I'm curious about your team. Like, how many people do you have like helping you run this stuff and build it out and grow it out? And I know you've got your writers. You mentioned that, but beyond the writers, who else is helping you run all this stuff?
Right. So this is another really great thing about the pivot that we made from when we started flipping. So whereas before, if you want to have 100 websites, you probably need like, I don't know, 25 operators. Mm-hmm. These are 25 skilled SEOs that know how to manage content writers, that know how to like do on-site optimization, that can fix a hosting problem, like experts, right? Mm-hmm. How hard is it to find 25 experts and keep tabs on them, right?
Jesus.
So instead, when we started flipping, we keep a small amount of sites, but instead of growing horizontally, we're growing tall, right? So we're small amount of sites that can just grow super big. And the teams we need for these is we just have about 3 project managers right now, actually 2 project managers right now, which are our key SEOs. These are our the best of the best. These are our A players, right? But underneath them, they have huge supporting staff. So they'll have general VAs that can just do like handyman type stuff. They'll have content writers. They'll have an outreach team. They'll have content editors that make sure the writers are getting all the the throughput is good and the content quality is good. And so when they have this, or they have devs, they have designers and stuff like that. So in this sense, it's really scalable because the project managers are hard to replace and hard to find and hard to motivate. But the supporting staff, these are plug and play. And if a website gets from, 10,000 visitors per month to 1 million per month, it's easy to scale up because we just need more writers. Those are easy to find. Cult of copy, I already discussed this, etc. So we find that this is godsend. Like this kind of structure is godsend.